So this is our Whimsy Stories family. Now we're building today, but I did want to show that we did put a poll up, not only in stream last week, but also after I posted the VOD to YouTube. I put a poll on YouTube as well. Over 40 people participated in it, and Miss Ivy is going to be our Gen 2 heir. So I'm very, very glad that we know who her heir is. Both Ivy and Meadow have gotten makeovers. So I kind of gave them like a more, middle school sort of looks because they were still looking quite kiddish. And I have played ahead a little bit. So I just wanted to give you all a quick update. So we're actually very close to them being teens. And part of the reason I did this is because I think that we do want to move into Gen 2. That's something I've been talking about for a little while. So I did progress this Let's Play a little bit, especially since I wasn't feeling well, so I wasn't streaming as much. So we're a couple of days away from the twins aging up into teens, and you'll actually notice that Aspen has aged up. She is not in the family. So the twins, I gave their room a makeover so it looks a little bit less kiddish and a little bit more like older child, sort of, like starting to maybe get into makeup a little bit, especially because they have older sisters. I find like the first kid is not as into all of the older kid stuff, but the younger kids get into it sooner because they want to be like their older siblings. So they have a little bit of a more mature kid looking room, like they're maybe 12 years old at this point, 12, 13. There's Meadow. She's looking very cute. And then Aspen has this room all to herself now. So there's no more bunk bed in here. And I did redo it a little bit. Not Aspen. Juniper has this room all to herself, and Aspen has moved out and has a place in San Myshuno. She's actually gone to university and got herself a place downtown. The family is doing very well financially, so that her parents were able to give her 20 grand when she left home. And on top of that, she got all her scholarships for a full ride to university. So she's doing very well for herself and she's studying. But today, what we're going to do is we are actually going to build our starter home for Gen 2. Very cute, very tween. Oh, thanks, Flood. I thought they were looking really, really cute. So we will definitely play them a little bit at this age, as well as probably give them their teen makeovers next time. But we did talk about building the next time that we played. I think actually we were supposed to do it last week, but I don't think I streamed last week. So love this cute fam. Aren't they adorable? I love them so much. And I want to show you Aspen's place and everything because it's really cool as well. But I'll show you that next time. So one suggestion, it was you, Flood, actually, that suggested this, is that we should try and build my dollhouse in Sims. You had asked if I had ever thought to build it. And I was like, that would be a really cool idea. So my dollhouse is right there. Right there. And so I thought, why don't we build the dollhouse for our Gen 2 heir? Because Gen 2, they're supposed to be a school teacher, and they are also supposed to adopt 4 children. So my thought is that maybe, she's going to get a lot of money from her parents to move out, but still she's going to want to be able to kind of have a little bit of a foundation. And so I think for her, maybe she would move to a nice quiet area, be a school teacher, and buy a big home that maybe she would rent out because we haven't gotten the opportunity to play for the 4 rent pack as a landlord yet. So maybe she starts off with this big house and she rents a few rooms out. And as she adopts children, she takes back the rooms and gives them to the children that she adopts. So we want to have like probably 4 extra bedrooms, 1 for each child that she will adopt, but that we can start off as rental rooms is what I was thinking, sort of like a boarding house situation almost. I love that dollhouse so much. It's very, very nice, isn't it? I put a picture all lit up of it in Discord, but I didn't put a picture of it lit up in the daytime. And I was like, I could like bring the camera over maybe and show, but it'll probably make you all sick. So I might just post some more photos in Discord or something. So if you do want to see how true to life it is, maybe we can do it that way. But I was also trying to think where, I know we had talked about Windenburg as being a fun place, maybe where we could do the Gen 2. But when I look at the dollhouse style, I think the world that it suits the best is Brindleton Bay. This is the world that gives me my dollhouse vibes. Now, I think that they've done almost like, what is this this is the Mediterranean. I like to build Mediterranean. So it does look like there's a lot of like very Mediterranean style homes, but I really think that our dollhouse, it would be kind of a similar vibe. And I do like, what is this place? Is this a park? Go check this place out. I do like the idea that she's in like a small, almost village, and she rents it out, and she's probably not going to make too much money off the rent because it's a small place. But she's a teacher in like a small village or something, and maybe there happens to be like a a home that takes in children, from the city or something that have had difficult situations and whatever. And maybe she teaches those kids, and that's how she gets to know them. So, oh my gosh, this place is so cute. Wait a second. I don't want to tear this one down. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. I was like, maybe we could tear this place down, but also, why is this a park? Like, it's set as a park and not as a home. Oh no, it's set as residential. Never mind. Okay, yeah, this place is so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. Wow. So, but yeah, one of the sad things is we will have to bulldoze a lot to build our house. And I meant to pick in advance this morning before we went online which one we would bulldoze for us. Brindleton Bay is probably the closest look and vibe to where you grew up in Maine. Oh, really? Oh, that's so cute. Brindleton Bay was my favorite world to play in for a very long time. Like once we got Brindleton Bay, I think it was the only world pretty much that I would always choose to play in until we got cottage living. Cottage living was until we got Mount Komorebi. Then I became obsessed with that world, which really, I guess there was only a couple of worlds we got in between Brindleton Bay. Well, no, there's a good handful of worlds we got. But I used to always play in this one. And then when we got Mount Komorebi, I started always playing in this one. And then once we started getting like Hemford-on-Bagley, I started rotating a little bit more because these other worlds have been really cool as we've received them. And I've mentioned I do like Del Sol Valley too. But I really only like playing in this area because it's the one that feels the most realistic, like a true sort of city. And, we didn't get a ton of lots in there. So I rarely actually do end up playing in there. But I do love Brindleton Bay. Now, we need to pick a house that we're going to bulldoze. I usually like to play on like this lot. This is normally the one I go for. But there's like a little tiny one here, because that's a really big one. Mind you, we might want a really big one if we're going to have a lot of kids, and then we can put a lot of they can have a lot of outdoor space to play. I wish we could swim in the water in Brindleton Bay, then it would really feel like my childhood. I do too. I do wish that there was more swimming. Like once they gave us swimming in open water, which I think came with Island Living, I wish that they went back and updated the previous world so that there would be areas you could swim. Oh my gosh, see how beautiful this is? And then the other thing I wish is that I would be okay with bulldozing this. Like this is a really cool house and everything, but it doesn't give me the vibes of the world, so I would be okay with bulldozing this one, I think. So, do you think we should build here? Like look at how beautiful it is. I just love it. And I love that there is a town nearby. So it is rural, but there's also like you're not too far away from town. Or maybe we could do I think that's a little lot that we could maybe do if we wanted a smaller lot. I was basically a fish as a child. I love swimming and I love having my Sims go swimming. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I wish that swimming, and then I wish hiking when we got Mount Komorebi and you could do hikes together. I wish that they had more of that. Like now you can send your Sim on a walk, but I wish that you could do that sort of as a group, like have multiple Sims go for a walk together. Do you want small or big? I'm not sure. Like the dollhouse is fairly good size. So we need still a decent sized lot regardless just for the house itself. But if we do have a bigger lot, then we could potentially sort of use it for outdoor activities. So I'm not sure. Let's take a look at one of the other lots too. We could even build maybe right downtown. Oh, that's where our uncle lives. Oh, I didn't know that. And then there's also maybe this one that we could take a look at, potentially bulldozing. Oh, this is pretty too. It's not as majestic, so I feel like this lot makes more sense for a starter home. The house is really cute here too, but I love this outdoor space. I do love that little, like, sort of whatever this thing is. What is this thing? What pack did this come with? This is cute. What are you? Oh, this is, I think, a debug item. But it's so pretty. Why would they hide this from us? Look, it even has little purple flowers on it. I like this lot, I think. I just hope it's big enough for the house. Like, the house might take up the whole thing. Look at this house next to us. Wow. That is nice. That looks like it's like a winery. Oh my gosh, are those like launching pads for rocket ships? Oh my gosh. Big lot means room to grow. I'm not sure I have a strong preference. I do really like this lot in terms of it being a little simpler. I think it might be a bit small though. There's that lot as well. What is the size of this lot? Let's go back to Manage Worlds. I kind of do feel like this house would maybe be like an in-town house, potentially. So it's a 20 by 20. 30 by 20, it would be a bit bigger. I mean, we could maybe do 30 by 20 lots. 40 by 40. 30 by 30. Let's take a look at 30 by 20. Let's take a look at this one. Because when I think about like having a rental home, I feel like having it in town, you're more likely to succeed. People are more likely to want to rent close to the city center. So maybe we should do something that's more central like this. And the reason why I picked this home is because this house does not give me the vibe of Brindleton Bay. Like, this house is almost a little, like, odd, to be honest. Like, it's on stilts. So I would be okay with bulldozing this lot. Maybe we should do this one. The only thing is that the house is long. So, like, the front of the house would probably be here. Like, on this side, maybe. Like, I don't think I could build the house this way. I think I would have to build it this way. So it might look like it's sideways. I kind of like the idea of bulldozing this house, to be honest, because, yeah, this house is really weird. I'm okay with getting rid of it. But look, we're right by this, like, cute park, which could be nice for kids. And there's lots of, like, areas to walk and explore and stuff. There's also those houses, which we could potentially do. Yes, in town is giving sense given plans. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll do that. I like that lot. Or not that I like that lot specifically. I like the idea of bulldozing that house, but I don't know. There might be a better lot like one of these ones. I don't want to get rid of this house, Brindleton Legacy Home. Let's check out this one. Sorry, I need to stretch a little bit. Oh, there's Kalinda crying now. She's starting to cry. So this lot is a little bit more square, it looks like. So we could easily, oh, but the house is so cute though. Aw, this house is really cute. I don't want to bulldoze it. The yard feels like very realistic. Oh, they have a little outdoor shower and they're surrounded by trees. But I do think that this lot will work for us. So I kind of feel like this maybe is the lot that we need to take. I can save the house. Grandma Wolf Cottage. Yeah, I'll save the house. Maybe I can place it elsewhere. All right, so I'm going to move our uncle out and he can live across the street in that nice big house. So they're going to get an upgrade. So don't feel sad. I'm telling this to myself. Yes, evict. It looks like he's living with someone. I don't know if he's married. Also, so this is our grandma. I believe she's had like kids. Not too sure where these kids came from. But our grandma was living with them and then our grandma passed away. So okay. All right, let's go here and then oh, I can't find him. I'll find him later. I will move him into this house. Don't worry. Let's start building. And let's keep in mind that we do want to keep the furnishings like relatively inexpensive, which is not something I usually do. I'm not one to look at budget unless like I'm actually operating with the budget. But because we haven't moved our sim in yet, like I'm going to have to actually think about it. So this is our lot. I think it's going to suit the house that we're going to build. So let's go into terrain paint and let's erase. Oh, sorry. I meant to hit erase. There we go. Let's erase. There we go. Okay. So the footprint is like not especially difficult for this house because it pretty much is like a rectangle. But the question always is like, how wide of a rectangle do we make? So let's just start with like this for now. Like that's pretty wide and it's pretty centered. And then basically it's like divided into 3. So the middle, so the right is like the narrowest area, I would say. Like maybe that. Maybe I'll give it one more. I'm going to make it fairly large because we might end up giving ourselves more bedrooms. And let's also build in daylight. We might end up giving it more bedrooms than what it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's say. And then the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so it's kind of divided like this, basically. And then there's also, so it's up probably like the whole house is up like 1, 2, I don't know, like that maybe. And then there is a porch along, oh, I guess it's along the front. I'm doing it as if it's along the back because I look at the dollhouse from the back. So let me just move the house a little further back. Maybe put it like one more there. Make sure it's centered. Let's put a porch along the front, and the porch is, okay, so wait. Okay, I have to flip the whole house around in my head now. So the house is actually like this. If you're looking at it from the front. Oh my gosh, this is actually trickier than I thought. I thought, oh, this will be so easy, but it's not. It's not because the house is like, I look at it from the back all the time. So that's what I'm thinking about. So there's like a little tiny porch like this that goes along like this, I think. Maybe like I'll bring it in one. I don't think it goes along the whole front of the house, but let me just double check. Yes. Okay. So it basically goes kind of like this. Maybe one more. And then this is probably actually a little bit smaller, but it's also like a bay window. Yeah. So I'm going to bring the house in by one. Wait. I'm going to bring it this way one. And I'm going to do this. Okay. And then we'll put some stairs. Now, again, like this might all change, but some white stairs. Now, I don't know if I'll stay exactly with the color scheme of the dollhouse because I will say for sure the color scheme is a little bit wonky. Lots of like pastel blue and gold. Okay, so this might be big, but I think I want to start with the idea of it as being a little bit bigger rather than seeing it as being a little bit smaller. So the upstairs is about the same. And it still has these bay windows. Like that. And then the top floor it has rooms as well. But I think how I'm going to build it, a real test of spatial awareness, of which I have little of. Me too. Honestly, like depth perception, spatial awareness, and all of that stuff are my true like flaws. It's probably what I'm worst at in this world, in this life. So now the attic is interesting. Hang on. Yeah, so I would say the attic is more evenly divided into 3. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 can divide. 7 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be 1 room. And then how many tiles do I need for the roof? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it needs to be 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, these are gonna be tiny rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. So we've got 3 rooms like that, but then also these 2 rooms have a little like window that pops out like this. And one of them, so I need to turn around. This one has the smaller window, so it's just like this, I think. Whoopsies. And then this one has the bigger window. Yeah, and that one is a little bit more centered and it kind of goes like out further, I think, because of the bay window. Like that. I'm gonna have to, like, after stream, I'm gonna have to actually turn the dollhouse around and look at the front of it because I really actually realize now that I don't know at all what it looks like from the front. So, and then we'll do the same thing here, where we will do a roof that goes all along here. And then, oh, so I'm gonna have to do, okay, I see. I'm gonna have to do it like this. We'll copy. We'll copy. And then we'll copy. Doesn't need to be that wide. There we go. And then we'll copy. Oh, we're not going to need it there. So how do they do? I think they do a second roof over the bay window. Hang on. Okay, yes, I see. So the bay window is actually, it has its own roof completely. So it's got a roof that's like this, but that goes over the whole. So this thing comes all the way out to the front like this, and it kind of goes like this. So actually, I think, whoopsies. Actually, I think what we need to do is we're going to need to do, again, this. Copy. Look at this sophisticated roof building. I can only do this when I have a reference. Like I would not be able to do this without a reference because roofing is, quite difficult. And then we need like a little point up here. That would go like, I need to make it match. Oh, no, wait, sorry. That's not what we want. We want this. There we go. Like that. And then these need roofs. So I was just figuring out how to do the roofs. I like move this ceiling. Okay. So to do ceilings, you're supposed to be able to click on the room, but I can't click on these as if they're rooms. I'm very confused. Yeah, so I should be able to click on this yellow line, and it only allows me to remove a ceiling. I can't build a ceiling. That's really weird. Okay, well, let's see. Can I somehow fake it? Yeah, okay. So we'll do this. And then we'll push this in. There we go. There, so that's the general shape of the house. Roofing is hard. I think if I had a roof with people watching, I could immediately start crying. You're so brave. Honestly, like building on stream, it took me a long time to feel ready for that because it's a true test of trust with the community. Because, at least for me, because it's not my strong suit, I become also really, really focused. Like, I have to put all of my attention into what I'm doing. And yeah, like I just can't do anything else. So now the other thing that this has is it does have sort of like a little balcony over here. So if I come here, I want to build a floor. Yeah. Let me just see how big the balcony is. Okay. So, yes, it's not big and it doesn't come out as far as the actual porch. Kind of goes like this. Um, like this, I think, is about the size. And so then for roof here, we've basically got this kind of a roof going. What is going on? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I feel like it's a little too far, maybe. Yeah. And it's much flatter like this. Let's copy. Put it here. It's somehow, so the roof is like, okay, this is gonna be tough to do. The balcony is actually somehow higher. No, sorry, not that. The balcony is actually like higher, like that, than the actual roof line. So we're gonna have to do it, I think, like this. So it's kind of like that. That's like roughly what it looks like. Kind of. Very much kind of. And then we also have, I'll just put these in for now. Like that. And then I'll just put a placeholder fence for now. We'll do like a white one like this. What? Why can I not build? It's not letting me draw my fence. That's so weird. Why not? Oopsies. Do I need to maybe like disappear that and then I can draw it? Is it not letting me draw because this roof is here? That's rude. All right. Well, interestingly, this roof actually only has a fence at the front. It doesn't have a fence at the back. Not too sure why my grandpa did that. Maybe he ran out of materials. Okay, it seems to work if the fencing is there before. There we go. Oh, no. Now it's gone. So if I go like this, does it come back? It does, but that makes no sense. I don't understand. What if I put it back down? What? Why does it make my little fence disappear? I don't understand. What about half wall, then try replacing? Okay, I'll try that. Okay, we'll just do a half wall for now. We might end up having to make this a half wall in the end, I guess. So we'll leave it like that for the moment. And then, of course, down here, we'll do the same thing again. Like this is not the final fencing or anything. I'm just putting it in. Oh, this needs to come back one. And then, yeah, we'll just put random columns in. There we go. So, and then it does have another well, first of all, this needs a roof too. And this just has like a little roof like this. Maybe I will actually just this out one more. There we go. So that has a little roof like that. And then we're going to do the same thing where I'm just going to copy this. And then we'll put it here. There. Maybe I'll make it a little steeper, that one. There. Okay. I kind of feel like this could be more centered over here, over this balcony. What is this? Oh, I see. This needs to come back. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's the general shape of the house. And then for windows, the windows do kind of look like these windows, actually. Yeah, they're very like basic windows. Let's use these ones. So there's like basically one along each side here. Yes, that's the right of the house. And then so there's basically one window here above the door. No, sorry, it's like this. There's two windows on this thing. And one of them, this one is above the door. Yeah, okay. So it's like this. And then I think probably there's a window right under here. These windows are a little bit narrow, I'm realizing. So maybe we could maybe put like two windows, or maybe I'll find a bigger one. And then obviously the bay windows are all windows. Then these each have a window, but they have different windows. I think this actually has like a little square window up here. And then something is off here. This window needs to be moved. But why is it not centered? Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so this needs to come here. Yes. And then that needs to come there. And then this needs to come. Oh, I see. But that doesn't quite work with the pit of the roof, does it? I'm going to have to somehow, I'll just like pitch it a little bit more. Which is unfortunate because I don't think it will look as good, but. How do I get the pitch right? Okay, so either I change I'm gonna have to do something here. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll figure that one out. Every time I build something complicated from reference, there's always stuff where I have to make compromises given how odd fences, freezes, roofing, etc. can be. The roof's looking good. Oh, thank you, Kawaii Dirtbag. Welcome in. Yeah, this part is the only part that doesn't look good, but I think what I could do is I could adjust this portion so that it works. But I'm not going to do it right now. Let's just go inside for a little minute. So, yeah. So this basically we don't need this. It needs to go this way. And then this wall should not be here. And then this one got a little bit messed up. So this needs to come back. There we go. There. Okay, so we've got 3 equal-sized rooms up here, but this one has this, like, extra bit, which makes it a lot bigger. This one has a little bit, and this middle bit does not have a window. So then if we come down, and then we need to kind of, like, build the walls in the same place for it to look like my dollhouse. So it goes like that, and then this wall would come here. And then, so the next thing we need to do is put the stairs in. So if I just pick like whichever stairs again, I think the stairs are here. Yeah, they're like this, the stairs. And so then if we come upstairs, basically there's also one extra room here. Yeah, it's actually quite a generous size room in terms that it's very deep, but like it's also yeah, it's also a little awkward. So this is essentially what the inside looks like. And then there's no way to get up to the attic. So I was thinking that we would just do another set of stairs. Oh, or like right on top. I thought that there was a way that you could kind of like make the stairs go right on top of each other. I feel like we've done that before. But we also have space where we could just like sneak an extra set of stairs here. Oh, I know why. It's because this bit is quite a bit smaller. So we need the stairs to yeah, it's gonna be tough to fit stairs in going that way. They would need to go the other way. So one option we could do is we could turn these stairs around like that. And if we turn the stairs around, I think we would be able to stack the stairs then, which is what I would like to do. So I thought we've stacked stairs before and there's like a way to do it. I just don't remember what it is. Looks terrific though, even with the substitute. Oh, thanks, Sal. Thanks for the half wall suggestion. I think we'll just keep this as a half wall. I think it'll be fine. There's actually no door out to here, so we might change one of these for a door, so somebody at least can access this little balcony. But yeah, right now, the way the dollhouse is like you can't, which I know is a little weird. What if we try and put the stairs here first? So I'm gonna put like a pair of stairs here. And then let me just move these. So like it's like this. So then this is the one where we want to put them here. I mean, there's enough space down here that we could kind of have it like this. I think actually no. I think I'm gonna put it like here. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. And yeah, they basically have to be there. So if we come back down, um, it's always nice to have stairs that I find like you can see from the door. So I kind of like the idea of having the stairs like this. I think the main reason they have the stairs turned around is because like you're playing from the dollhouse from behind. See, look, if we do this, this house is actually big enough that we could widen the staircase. And then this could potentially be like an ensuite, perhaps, to like a room here. Like, you know what I mean? Like we can take advantage of some of these extra spaces. And then this would just be sort of like walled off, and that's like the secret stairs up into the attic. So then this attic would essentially have like a very narrow hallway, I think. Like this. And then this way we could actually put this as like a bathroom. This is like such a narrow hallway. It's making me stressed. Maybe we pull it in one. Yeah, so this will be like a little bit of a wonky bathroom. Maybe we can like give this person a nice walk-in closet or something here, because that's enough space for a bathroom. And then this person also has like a nice wardrobe. So yeah, that way we can have 2 bedrooms up here. So we would do it like the get together wardrobes is what I'm thinking. How much am I? We're already at 20,000, so it's going to be tough to keep this house under budget. But we can always take out a loan using mods. Where's my get together wardrobe? I always have a hard time. Let's just turn off custom content for a second. There we go. So yeah, we'll do like one like this. They can have a nice big one. And then this one, they'll just have like the little narrow one. Like that. There we go. So then there's like a little bit more space in the bedrooms. And then this will be a bathroom. Perfect. So there's no doors or anything on this floor either. But let's put our doors downstairs. So again, like these are really big rooms that we can probably break into smaller rooms, is what I'm thinking. So, I mean, the doors in my dollhouse, they probably look something like doors like this. Yeah, they're like maybe slightly lighter brown. This is the door basically that is in the dollhouse. But so we'll start with these, but just to keep the price affordable, we might, change the doors. So there's a door like this, like that, like that. And then downstairs, this door is back here. And then this door is here. And the reason I think they did it like that is, again, because of the stairs. So since we flipped the stairs, it probably makes more sense to have a door here. Look at the size of this room. This is the biggest room I've ever seen. We definitely don't need the rooms to be this big. So I definitely think that we're going to be breaking this up into multiple rooms. Yeah, this is like a mansion, honestly. Either that or I make the house narrower, but then if I do that, like we don't have this cute attic set up. And I think the attic is just the perfect size. So I think we're going to work with like this giant footprint of a house, but we might make it a little bit smaller. And then how I would play was this would be the kitchen. This would be like a kid's room. This I would use as a bathroom. And then, or it would be like a nursery, and sometimes I wouldn't play with a bathroom. Then this would be, for whatever reason, I think I used to play where this was the sitting room and this was like the parents' bedroom. I'm not sure why, but I guess this would more likely be the parents' bedroom. And then down here, this would be the living space. And then the attic rooms I just usually used as like extra bedrooms, and sometimes I'd use them as like a bathroom. So yeah, that is where we're at. That is the shell of this house. So if we take a look, can I fix this roofing right now? Basically, this needs to be one smaller. on each side and it would work. So I could do it. I could do it like this. Which might be what I have to do. Yeah. And then I guess these need to come over one. Yeah, there we go. So it's going to make this a lot smaller. But you know what? It is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. All right. So, and then, oh yeah, and then there's the same 2 windows on this side as well. Sort of like in the middle. There we go. So, yeah. And then if we were to paint the exterior, it's just got like a white siding. Like this. Oh, it's all like wonky. Whoa, sorry. I think actually the siding in these are different colors. They're like blue and pink, which we could potentially do. Could we? Like we could do these blue and then do these pink. Like that. That's what it looks like. And then I have like a brown roof. And they're like this shape. But yeah, the roof is brown. These are a little bit small. I have a slightly bigger one that is brown. I guess I could do this one. Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of that. And then if we do the like little under biddies of the roof, we'll just do them also brown to kind of match. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to do this back portion. There we go. Okay. So that's sort of like if we were to do the outside, that's generally what it looks like. And then maybe, yeah, we'll keep this half wall for sure. And we'll just paint this like so it's white as well, I think. There we go. And then for columns, let's see if we can find like a slightly less expensive column that just looks quite plain. Yeah, I mean, these ones are, or no, actually, the columns do have a little bit of shape to them. Probably these ones actually are the closest that will also be the least expensive. But I do not think that the fence is the right color. We probably want sort of like more of the cottage living fence, actually. Yeah, like that. Do these columns come in a more white, maybe like this? And then if we really want to be true to the dollhouse, the windows are actually blue. Maybe we'll keep that one white because it's on blue. And then the front door is white, but it does have a blue frame. Maybe we'll just do white with a blue door. Just to kind of like reflect the dollhouse a little bit. And then we can add some windows and stuff to the back. There we go. So That's kind of like the exterior, what it looks like. And then for the foundation, it's just plain and it's actually just like brown. Actually like this. Yeah. This is exactly the foundation. What it looks like. That's so funny. Yeah, this is exactly what the foundation of the dollhouse looks like. Oh my gosh. And then it's just like a white wood for this little outside bit. So maybe we can do like that. And then I'm just going to get rid of that. There we go. There. So, whoa. I think I need to redo these pillars. Daisies. Try this again. There we go. Oh, and you know what? Actually, let me just look at this trim again. Is there like a darker brown one that goes better with the foundation? Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh my goodness, sorry. There we go. And then there's a little spot of roof here that I missed. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is basically what my dollhouse looks like. Let's take the whole house and just move it back a little bit more. And again, we'll center it, I think. Just like a little bit more like that. So it's not quite so close to the road. What do we think? Does this feel like a Brindleton Bay house? I think we'll add windows and stuff like that, but this is basically what the house looks like. Perfect. Okay. And then actually we'll add a couple more windows onto the bay window area. So let's save. All right. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. So let's go like this. And then which windows are we using here? Right. So we've got these ones and these ones. What are these ones? So we have these parenting windows and we also have the for rent windows. So let's just look at those packs to see if we can find ones that kind of work with them. So parenthood and for rent. There we go. It did say these were the for rent windows, right? Am I wrong? What windows are these? Oh, that's not for rent. What pack is that? City living. Oh, okay. So we really don't have ones that match. Okay, let's look at our base game windows too. There are these ones. Maybe we should use these ones on the bay window instead of those. So we could do like, so it's like a lot of window. This is so much window. It might be too much window. I might leave the window off the ends. At least. There we go. We could do something like this, or maybe... Maybe we will use slightly different windows up there. Yeah, we'll stick to this window up here because it kind of matches. There we go. Okay. So that's good. All right. So we definitely have 2 bedrooms up here and a bathroom. Down here, we have probably this will be 1 bedroom, and then we're gonna have to probably do something funny. So this will either be, maybe this can be like a whole apartment unit. City living. It's cozy too. Oh, thanks. Okay, I think what we'll do is this will actually be its whole own apartment because it's so big. So I think we'll build like a whole apartment there. So let's ignore this for now. What we need to think about is where are our Sims sort of going to live? I think we could split this down here into 2 rooms. So one could definitely be a kitchen and maybe one will be like a dining space. And maybe like we can put an arch connecting them or something. But I think that is more or less what we would want. And we can also put like 2 windows maybe on the side. Look at how spoiled we are with 2 windows. So the kitchen, would it make more sense for the kitchen to be on the front of the house or the back? Are kitchens usually on front of houses or back? I almost feel like maybe we'll put the kitchen at the back of the house, and then this area will be the dining space. So what we could do is put in, we have some like, where's our like really nice new arches that we got? We got some really cool new arches with some of the recent packs, I think. I wish I could just look at arches instead of arches having to be mixed in with the doors. I'd say mid. In the middle, that makes sense. I think in my house, yeah, and the house I grew up in, they're in the middle. I think that makes sense, but it's not, it doesn't quite work with our floor plan. Let me put my CC back on. I might have some nice CC arches. Where's my CC? There we go. Let's turn everything on. Whoa, this door is so pretty. Okay. I might make the doors a little bit cheaper. Like everything I might make like find a less expensive version. So I tried to be mindful on the outside of the house, but with the doors, I know I've got some expensive doors and we might want to use something that's a little bit less expensive. So, but I do want like big arches for the inside of the house. Like I want them to be, or I guess what I could do actually, which is probably a cheaper alternative, is I could do something like this where, maybe I'll use like our cottage living. And then I'll do this. This might be a little bit less expensive than putting in like a whole arch. Um hmm, I'll just put simple, I think. And we should probably put some lights in, hey, so we can actually see what we're doing. I always forget to put lights in when I'm building. There we go. Now we're going to ignore these areas. So I'm not going to put lights in here. This is like a long like walkway, but anyways, it's okay. I kind of wonder, can I just... No, it's not gonna work. It's okay. It's a little awkward, but it's fine. All right. Now, the floors that my grandpa used were quite eclectic. So I think we're not going to do that, like what he used. But, and also like we've still got a lot of like extra space. I kind of feel like we want to use the space a little bit more efficiently. So maybe what we'll do is we can kind of have this space as like an entryway. And we will keep like, we'll keep this open here. But like this is the entryway, like foyer. And then that way, like we can put like a little bathroom in here, or we could even extend the kitchen out. Like we just have a little bit more options, and like even this can come out to here maybe. And I think what we'll do is, so now we're really diverging from the actual dollhouse at this point. But like, see, like this could be like a bathroom, and this could be a hallway out into this space. Like this. And, or maybe I'll bring it back one. So like we've got a little tiny bathroom downstairs, and then this will be like a whole like living area / I don't know what else we want to do, but yeah. We can definitely play around with this a little. Use a G shade or reshade. I can't play without one. Yes, I use G shade. I have Nixel Boho Dreams reshade preset that I'm using. But I think I've modified it a little bit, but like it's pretty close to what it originally was, but that's the one I'm using right now. I get like halfway through a room, then just suddenly remember also. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's the lights I have a tendency to forget, so. There we go. So, but yeah, let's do like this. This is gonna be a huge house. This is a really big house. It's almost like stressing me how big it is, to be honest. There, and then maybe we'll just like use a simple something like this. Like that. So this will be our kitchen. This will be like a hallway area to a bathroom. And then you can come over here into this giant, like probably living room. And again, like I would want to make this smaller, except then the attic. Like we need to keep, I think, the attic where it's at. I guess we could pull this side of the house in a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. Yeah, so we have got arches, and then we'll have like just a door into the kitchen here. So let's see, for flooring, let's have like because we're doing so much like light wood, let's do like a darker flooring throughout. So like this maybe. And then the attic, I think just to differentiate the attic, we're going to sort of do something different up there. So This is a bathroom. We still need a bathroom on this floor, so I do think that this will be a bathroom. And then maybe this can be like part of this room or something. Maybe we do two full units. Maybe these are 2 apartments here. Like 2 full apartments. And then up here we have got 2 bedrooms. Maybe let's just do a floor that looks a little bit like rougher just to show, like differentiate the attic a little bit. Maybe even do a lighter one actually. There we go. And then we probably want some little like railings. Just in a couple little places on the stairs. There. Oh, let's just do like a slightly different railing up into the attic. There we go. Okay. So then if we look down here, so this would be our kitchen. What is this? Is this a cork floor? No. So for kitchen, linoleum. Where's my tile? I'm just going to do like the most basic tile just for the moment, just so we see where bathrooms and we can differentiate those from the rest of the house. There we go. Okay. So these will, like, I think we are not going to use this middle part of the house, like, at all then. There. So that actually bathroom might belong to that unit, and then this bathroom will belong to this unit. Because you do make more money from full roommates. Oh, thank you. Sorry, from full units. Thank you so much for the Hydrate Redemption. Cheers. Katie, they're human. Are you doing the Whimsy Legacy Challenge? Yes, I am. We are just starting to build a house for our Gen 2. Morgan, the house is so cute. Thank you. Sorry, I focus a lot more when I'm building, so I don't build a lot, but I have a harder time focusing on chat, so I'm sorry. Some of your messages I'm a little bit behind, I'm seeing. But welcome in, Katie. And yes, we are doing the Whimsy Legacy Challenge, and we just picked our Gen 2 heir. So she's about to age up into a teenager, but we decided to build her house for Gen 2. And what we decided to do is we're actually building my dollhouse, which I have right here. It's right to the left of me. And right now on the outside, actually, it looks quite a lot like what my dollhouse looks like. Whoopsies. I missed a section of roof there. There we go. Yeah, so the outside looks a lot like the dollhouse, but obviously the floor plan feels really big on the inside. So what we're going to do, Gen 2, you're supposed to be a teacher and you're supposed to adopt a bunch of kids. So what we've decided to do for Gen 2 is we're actually going to start out like Gen 1 made tons of money. Like they're very wealthy. So she's going to get a lot of help, I think, from her parents. And she's going to buy this big house. But what she's going to do is she's going to rent it out as like apartments. So this floor here is going to be like 2 separate units because we haven't played the for rent pack yet. And then the upstairs right now, we just have bedrooms up here and a bathroom. So I'm not too sure how we're going to sort that one. But yeah, basically what we're thinking is we're going to play the for rent pack as landlords as part of our Gen 2 on top of doing all of the other things that we have to do for the Gen 2 of the Whimsy Legacy Challenge. And we are playing the expanded version of the challenge. So I'm almost thinking that maybe we focus by just living on the main floor here. So, because yeah, we could have it so that you go upstairs to the 2 other units. And then I could potentially block off the attic staircase so that it's like its own unit as well, I'm thinking. So maybe we actually just live on the main floor of the house. Like, it's definitely big enough that we could do that. So, but then like maybe some of my arches and stuff are actually not like maybe we get rid of this. And then this will be the entrance to our unit, which will be on the main floor. Because honestly, it's so big in here. I kind of didn't really realize how big it would end up being. So this will be our entrance, I think. This is the entrance into the whole house, but this will be our entrance. And we're just going to live in this part of the dollhouse. And then if we go up to this floor, this will be a unit, this will be a unit, and they each have their own bathroom right now, but we're going to have to break it up into like bedrooms and stuff. And then the attic will be its own unit. So like the attic is like a really weird sort of shape, but you know what? It is what it is. So we could almost open that up so that this would be like the kitchen sort of living area. And then maybe this is like the bedroom. Even though it's like weird that it has this long hallway to this window, but we're not going to worry about it, you know? So I think that's what we're going to do, actually. I like that. So we'll have 3 units that we can rent out, and then we'll still have the whole main floor, which we could split this up into a few different bedrooms for sure. So like if we kind of go like this, say, so we're doing this as like sort of a hallway, right? Then we would need like this to continue as a hallway. So like we have like maybe a bedroom here. I know it looks a little weird, but we're going to make it work. It's not going to look weird when we're done. And we could even like pull this forward, to be honest with you. Like we could pull it forward like this so that we actually have the entryway here. And then we can even use like a little bit extra space. Like we wouldn't need... I'm thinking about it. I might actually turn this into our living area, and then these might be 2 bedrooms in the end. Like 2 bedrooms on the side here. And yeah, if we're doing this, let me just rethink this whole thing. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. I just decided I want to live in the weird attic apartment. It's actually pretty cute. I had a weird little attic apartment when I first moved out on my own after university. I didn't live there very long because the problem with being in an attic in a country like Canada in an old house is the pipes would freeze. So I wouldn't get water in the winter. And I kept calling them and they were really like slow to fix it. So I would go days without having water. So I ended up breaking that lease early. But I got out of it for free because I complained to the landlord and tenants board. And then and so the landlord just kind of sneakily let me out of my lease early because I had complained so much about there not being water and they were never doing anything about it. So I was sad because it was a cool apartment and you could climb out of the window onto the rooftop. There was like a big rooftop terrace that you shared with the attic on like the neighboring house. So it was like really nice. You could watch the fireworks on Canada Day and stuff. But anyways, didn't work out. I didn't live there I think I stayed there for like 8 months or something. So, but yeah, let's do it this way then. So we're going to have this giant main floor. It's a lot of space, which is good because we're going to have 4 kids. So we have 2 bedrooms on this side. Then we have this sort of like entryway, which is quite large. And we're a school teacher, right? So, I mean, we probably do want an office, but it doesn't have to be like that nice or anything. Like, we don't need like a really big office. Here, let's do like this for our door. There. That's nice. So this is our entryway. And then what else? Or maybe I put the door so it's kind of facing that door. And then we can actually squeeze a little tiny bathroom in here, which will be good. And then there will be doors to these 2 bedrooms here. And then we could even do like a galleyway kitchen here. So like if I close this off, this would actually be the kitchen space. You know? It'll work. It'll work. It's going to seem weird, but it will work. You know, sometimes, haven't we talked about this before when you try and convert an older home into apartments like this? They end up being weird shapes, but that's just because they're like trying to make everything sort of like fit in like in the older house shape. So that's why like with our Crybaby Whims, we actually have a sink on the outside of one of our bathrooms. So yeah, so this will be like a galleyway kitchen that leads into this area, which will be like the living space, I guess. So we'll want like a dining room right outside here. So we're definitely going to want to put like windows and stuff on the back of the house, which we don't have. And we might even put like a back porch, and then we can have access to the backyard and everything. Now, the thing is, this giant bay window, like I can't really split it up, but I mean, maybe I can. So it's like 2 more bedrooms. It's weird to split a giant bay window like this, but I think we're going to have to do it. So, and then, yeah, we can put like 2 more bathrooms actually if we want, or we could have a bathroom and then like maybe a little office space or a nursery like that. I used to live in a weird basement with an underground window. What do you mean an underground window? Was it like, did it have like a trench or something so that you had access to the outside, but like you were just looking at like the underground? I've seen houses like that before. In my second year, I kind of like, we lived in a townhouse and the basement units, you would enter from the back and they had like trenched out back behind the townhome. So like the upper level townhomes, you would access from the front. So you could live on the second floor or the main floor. And they were up like a set of stairs. So the bedrooms that were at the back of the basement units had like, 2 code windows that you could still climb out of in case of a fire, but they weren't huge. But then the front, so that you could actually access the basement units and have a separate access to them, they had dug out a trench in the back. It was actually really cool. So they had like paved the entryway, and then there was like a brick wall keeping like the earth from caving into those entrances. And my bedroom was on the front of the house. So I had a big bay window at the front, but it was just looking at this like concrete wall. So, ads. Okay. I used to live in a weird basement with the underground. Yeah, I was just asking, was it like dug out like a trench? At my dad's house, my older stepsister had a basement bedroom with egress windows. Frogs used to end up in the trench and they would be hopping against her window. Oh, that's cute. My sister would have loved that. She loves frogs. She's a really big frog fan, which is kind of funny. So what did we decide? We said kitchen, a little tiny dining room, which potentially actually maybe needs to be bigger. And then this would be the living room, which I think we'll access like this. So it's going to be a small house. Like it's actually going to end up being quite small, but that's okay. These will be sort of the bigger bedrooms, I think. But then this is good because we've potentially got, let's see, let's just use this cheaper door. So we'll have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, sorry, I'm counting weird. I think we'll put the bathroom entrance right there. Yeah. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. Potentially this could be like a very, very tiny 5th bedroom. And then this will be the living space, or we can make this as like a homework / office space. And then, because as a teacher, obviously you would probably be big on your kids sort of doing homework. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is actually plenty of space. We've got so much room. We'll be fine. This room doesn't have a light, but it's somehow bright. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, it's because there's a light in the wall here, I see. I think. Maybe not. Okay. So yeah, let's go back and get our bathroom flooring so I remember which ones are the bathrooms. So this one will be a bathroom and this one will be a bathroom. There we go. So we have 2 bathrooms on this floor. And then which one would be kind of like the bigger bedroom, do you think? Like which one is the main sort of bedroom? Maybe why don't I put also the windows on the back to match where they are on the front? Kind of don't like that window there, to be honest with you. You know what I'm thinking now, that we might do? I think what we might do is we might actually start by not owning the house. Like, we might start by renting. Maybe we can rent the attic to start. And then eventually, I think we do purchase the house and become the landlords. Once we get high enough in our teacher's career and we like save enough money, I think that's what we're gonna do. What do you think about that plan? Like, what if we don't necessarily own the house outright to begin with? I want like a smaller window, maybe that we can do here in these spaces. Makes sense. Good plan. Okay, yeah. So we can be patient. We don't have to play as a landlord right away. Even though I really want to. I really would love to be a landlord right away. I think I'm gonna like push this window back here. So it's almost more like that because then yeah, I feel like everything lines up a little bit better then. Yeah, there we go. These do look a little off, don't they? Okay, let's try and just do like, what if we do 2 more? What are you chewing? Pilu, come. 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 Sorry, Pilu started chewing something that did not sound like something he should be chewing. He got like a little piece of paper, which is not the worst thing, but still. Okay, I think this is what the outside will look like on the back. But I think actually what we'll end up doing is we'll turn one of these into doors so that we can access the back of the house. So we'll end up putting like a balcony back here, but I'm not going to do that just yet. So I guess if we're not owning this unit outright, let's start with the attic. Because first of all, the attic is, I think, also my favorite space, Blood. And this is where we're going to end up. Actually, you know what? I don't have time to keep going. I have to go soon. I'm going to have to leave. So let's see. Let me just move this. Let's see if we can do the floor plans for the middle units, because I was kind of ignoring those. But we can definitely like split them up a little bit now that we know where all of our windows are going. So I think we'll do something similar where actually these will sort of like be 2 bedrooms. Like that. And then we'll do like another bathroom, say here. So let me just grab the bathroom tile. And then maybe this will just be like a big open sort of living, dining, kitchen space. I think we can do that for the inside. So let me go and grab our doors. Oh yeah, and then let me also put this. So this is our kitchen. I want to remember. And then let me go grab these doors. So we'll have like a bathroom, maybe here door. And then we'll have like door there for the bedrooms. And then this will all be sort of open space. And I don't know exactly where we'll put the kitchen just yet, but we'll figure it out. And then for this one, this would be our entryway. We've got our bathroom here. Maybe we do this almost like a bachelor's, like, so I think this would be the bedroom area, but it could be like, maybe we can do some kind of like a sliding door situation. Did I read already? I'm making soup right now, creamy potato and mushroom veggie soup. That sounds delicious. That's my favorite kind of soup. That sounds so good. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, like we'll do like that sort of, I think, so that this will be the bedroom. And then this will be like a big open living space. And maybe we'll put a little sneaky door here to the balcony. Like this. Can this door be blue, actually? Yeah, there we go. So it'll have a nice door there. And then this will be the bedroom space. And yeah, I think that looks good. And then here, yeah, we've got this nice big, let's give this place lights too. And then it gets an extra bathroom. There we go. Like that. Okay, I think that looks good. And then up here, we need this door again. So we'll do a bathroom door. We'll do a bedroom door. And then maybe I'll actually just, do I just like use this window up here? It's the wrong blue. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that there so it actually fits. So yeah, that will be our floor plan. Let's quickly pick like a tiled wall for all of the bathrooms. This is going to take a long time to furnish. Whoa. Oh, right. It thinks this is all one big room. I'm going to have to fix that before we start furnishing the main floor. So, but down here, maybe we can pick like this tile for the bathrooms. And then this is actually a kitchen. So for the kitchen, what would we do? I'll just do that for now for the kitchen area. There we go. So yeah, that's the shell. But I do think this is actually where I'm going to have to end the stream today because I'm so sorry I started late, but the animals were all just being very needy. Begonias is Boy Genius. Oh my gosh, begonias. Boy Genius is constantly finding things to chew and eat that are not food. Oh, definitely like my dog. He definitely likes to put things like just, he's got to, so he can really understand them, he needs to put them in his mouth. So, but yeah, this is, I think, where we're going to start. So we've got a decent start for the house. I think what I might end up doing is I will continue to build and decorate throughout the week. And what I'll do is I will still record it, but I will just post it to my VOD channel on YouTube where I finish sort of building and decorating the house so you can still watch it. I might just like speed it up a little bit, but like I won't edit it or anything. So you can still watch the full thing there if you want. But I want to kind of get the house to a place where we can put, oh, it kind of looks weird with the roof up. Maybe I need to put another window in for it to not look weird. Sorry. There. Now it looks a little better. So, but yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. I'll keep building and then I will probably next week we'll start playing our Whimsy Stories episode again. So you can definitely watch the rest of the decorating process, but we want to progress so that we can actually start moving in and playing our Gen 2. So next week, what we'll be doing is we will be aging up our Ivy and Meadow into teens. So we'll give them their teenage makeovers and we'll start kind of really setting Ivy up to be the Gen 2 heir. So I have to take a look at what traits we will need to give her. I think that one of the traits for each gen is optional. So she'll keep the trait we gave her in childhood, which I think was kind, I believe. And then we'll start adding on whatever trait she has to have. I know one is unflirty for Gen 2. And yeah, we'll get to play a little bit more with Ivy. I'll show you all actually, you know what? Why don't we go really quickly over and I'll just show you where Aspen is at so you can see her cool place. And then, yeah, we'll end the stream there. So, but that's the plan for the next little while. I don't know how long it will take me to furnish this. So if we keep playing, I might not necessarily finish this week, but it might take me a couple of weeks to finish because it's so big. But once it's done, I will post it on my VOD channel on YouTube so that you can watch it there. So love seeing the dollhouse come to life. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much, Flood. So yeah, really quickly, we'll hop over to San Myshuno and I'll show you Aspen now that she's an adult because she has a new trait. She has a new place. And where is she? Oh, she's here. Okay. So she moved into this apartment, which is sort of like a 1-bedroom. It's like a bachelor's almost 1-bedroom space you'll see. But anyways, it's really cool. It was completely decorated. Like I didn't decorate it. It was part of the save file that I have. But I did add in a few of Aspen's sort of things. And I think she's doing a like robotics program at university, if I remember. And while I was actually playing, while I was getting like progressing us to where we're at, I did hop in a little bit to visit Aspen so that she could actually, like, she's doing quite well in university. So she did finish her first semester with A's. And I do want it to be sort of the same for her second semester. So this is her hallway. Whoops. It doesn't look too promising. Like it's a little bit scuzzy, to be honest. Like look at that elevator. But when you walk in, you see that her apartment is actually quite nice. So this is the entryway. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to play with the apartment. This is the entryway. So it's very sort of like industrial feel. And she's got this really cute kitchen. It's, it's small, but it's got everything she needs and it's got exposed brick and tile, which is really nice. Then if you come out, this is like her living space. She's got a little table here. She also does her homework at this table. She's got a nice, like, gorgeous view of the city, which is really nice. It's nice to see it at nighttime because that's when it's all lit up. Then again, like you can see here, it's like a windowed door into her bedroom space, which is really cool. Whoopsies. And then if you come in here, this is her bathroom. So nice, simple, still looks very industrial. She's got this little walk-in shower here. So I thought her apartment was really cool, which is why I wanted to show it to you. I really like it. And then, so she, as an adult, she aged up. She was already a bookworm and determined, but she got this detached trait. So these Sims have delayed emotional response to extreme emotions, going numb before feelings finally hit them. So I kind of gave her this because she ended up being very intelligent, I found, and she had like the sage personality along with Jester, so she has a good sense of humor. And she graduated high school early, so she actually aged up a little bit earlier than she needed to. She did get the compassionate and responsible bonus traits. She also has headstrong trait from being a child. She was a cheer champion, and I purchased a few additional traits for her. I purchased carefree and entrepreneurial. So when she has a career, she will get promoted quickly. She also developed this pack animal. Oh, no, sorry. That is a childhood trait as well. I think this was her teen trait. I purchased this seldom sleepy for her. She doesn't want to be pregnant. Oh, yeah. She inherited this gym rat trait, I think, from her father. And she got a sleep disorder and insider. This was the other trait that she just got on her own. It might have been while we were playing, actually. It was one of her self-discovery moments. So, but yeah, she's doing quite well. She's in her second semester in a physics degree. And she has started, the reason I gave that to her is because she had like really high rocket science skill and robotics. So she's been developing her robotics skill a lot. She likes to go to campus and build robots and meet with the robotics club. And she's also on the soccer team, which she's been doing so well with. Like I hardly have to do anything. And she's been like getting promoted in her soccer like super, super quickly. But yeah, she only has 2 classes left to finish because I forgot that I actually had a reduced version of university. So she took 4 classes first semester and she only has 2 this one. Up in atoms and the gravity of general relativity. So she's doing really, really well. And I feel like she'll be like a physicist or like a scientist or something like that. And then I gave her the city native aspiration just because I wasn't too sure what to give her. So she's living in the city, so I thought it would kind of work for her. So I feel like she'll be like, she's very urban now. Like she grew up sort of this like eco-sustainable lifestyle with her parents, but she like wants to be in science. She's very smart and she wants to like live like more of an urban lifestyle. So that's where Aspen is at. I thought it would be nice for you all to see, just to check in her. Very nice. I'd like to live there. Me too, honestly. Like it's a pretty sweet apartment, I have to say. So, but yeah, I will leave it there for today. If you are on YouTube, please don't forget to like the episode if you're enjoying the series and subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and keep an eye out for when we finish decorating the dollhouse. And I will see you next time.